This baby is out of here.
Yeah, you know, he's a great bullpen pitcher. To me, he's one of the best. You know, he's got a really good sinker. He's got a good slider, and you know, he's dominant in his role. So you know, I really just try to focus and just try to touch the ball and try not to do too much.
I know you probably been asked this about 39 times now, but what was the pitch and what were you looking for?
You know, I was looking for something over the plate. You know, he threw me like a slider, and you know, I just try to touch it and get my leg down early.
So, I mean, before this game, was it a case where you were right back at 100%? You felt like you did in the early part of the season?
Yeah, you know, I feel great. You know, I was lacking at bats, and you know, I went down to Arizona to get some at bats, and just, you know, just working on getting my timing. And you know, I feel like my timing's good. I feel like I've gotten some good at bats, and just ready to go.
So you think you be out there in left field for the World Series, or I mean, you guys haven't even talked about that, obviously.
No, you know, I'm just happy to go. you know, any role, anything. You know, I'm the kind of guy that I'll do whatever it takes.
We talked in the offseason about why you wanted to come here, what the atmosphere was, and it's a winning atmosphere. But could you have envisioned it turning out like this?
You know, in spring training, we all said that, you know, it was kind of like we're a World Series bound team, and you know, for a guy like me, you know, to be around guys that with that mentality, 25 guys that have one vision is incredible, and so far, you know, everybody's been right.
How about Ishikawa, after having a bit of a misplay earlier, getting a chance at redemption?
Tell you what, man, his story. He's writing a storybook, and I'm telling you what, he just turned a page in it, and this guy has been incredible for us, and to be in this organization for so long, to come back and to be a big part of it, and to hit one of the biggest hits that, you know, of his career, it's so awesome for him and for this organization.
But a storybook. I mean, you haven't had a knock since the 30th of August. You come up against the hardest right hand.
I had a knock the other day. My broken bat.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was a line drive.
I'm sorry about that. You haven't had a long ball.
Yeah.
I mean, to hit a homer off that guy. I mean, what are the emotions like?
Man, like I said, I was just trying to. I was trying not to do too much, and I was trying to get a good pitch out over the plate. I knew he had a great sinker. I knew they were going to try to throw a lot of sinkers in. And, you know, I just told myself to really bear down, see something over the plate, and, you know, just try not to do too much. And, you know, I got a good pitch to hit. Before the game, earlier today, Barry Bonds was in the locker room, and Barry came up to me and told me, you know, get your foot down. You know, you can't hit if your foot's in the air. So I really thought about that, and I was really in the cage trying to get my foot down early. And after the pitch I swung at, I felt like my timing was right, and you know, I got a good pitch to hit.
Think Bonds ought to get a ring based on that advice alone?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Bonzi, man. Yeah, he's walking around with crutches, man. I hope he gets well soon.
It was a sinker.